We are such stuff as dreams are made of. A quote from William Shakespeare's The Tempest. Was that all right?
Yes, I'm so happy that you're quoting the show.
Well, you have to with Shakespeare. It's coming up, The Tempest is coming up August 21st. Here with more is the director of said show, The Tempest, Mo Callahan. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, Shakespeare.
Yes.
Daunting. Scary for some.
Yeah, surprising. It was scary for me at first. This is my first community theater production that I'm directing. And once you get into the flow, the rhythm, Shakespeare is very, very snappy and has a ton of rhythm, and it's so funny. It's just hard to see it performed and not understand it. So once you get into the play space, it's not scary at all. It's very sweet and silly.
I was gonna say, Mad, just so you know, I say reading Shakespeare is completely different than seeing Shakespeare.
Okay.
If you see it, it makes way more sense than reading it.
Okay.
Because I have to have that visual and seeing the characters and what the storyline is versus reading it. Because I know it can be scary.
Yes, it really takes a lot of acting and fullness of life to be able to breathe life into a Shakespeare production. And when you're just reading it in an English class that people don't really care about the script.
Reading it 5 times, still not understanding, like, the same line over and over.
Yes, exactly.
What is, speaking of storylines, what is the storyline of The Tempest?
The Tempest is about a king who was usurped, he was a duke who was usurped in Italy, and he is cast away on an island, and he is so overwhelmed with anger that he lost his position in society that he starts planning a revenge. And he plans this whole, he captures the spirits on the island and enslaves one of the natives of the island, and he uses his powers of magic to make the people who destroyed him rue the day. And by the end of the show, it's a comedy, so it's all about forgiveness and how to give power back to those people who, you know, may not deserve forgiveness, but it's better to forgive than it is to go on.
Okay, so it is a comedy, but there's some, you know, some heavy themes as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I wanted to amplify the whimsy of this show. It is so beautiful and magical and full of sparkle that is very silly. Again, it's a very silly show, but those themes are there. And hopefully, while you're watching it, there are elements that are subtly hinting at those themes of slavery and wrestling with authority.
Yes.
Okay, so because this is your first, theatrical production for Springfield, did you say?
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
Did you choose The Tempest, or was that given to you? If it was given to you, what was your initial reaction? If you chose it, you said it is a little scary and daunting, so.
Yeah, the board of Queen City Shakespeare chose The Tempest, and I sort of think that The Tempest chose me as well.
Okay.
One of my biggest inspirations is Julie Taymor, and she did a stage production and a film version of The Tempest. And my background is in puppetry, so it has any moment that there's magical realism, you can throw in puppets or projections, and that is always interesting to me, and I was ready to go. I had already read the script, I'd already seen several productions of it, and I knew immediately what I was going to do. I was not so nervous. I was more nervous about casting and managing, and this is Queen City Shakespeare's first production, so I was just excited.
Inaugural, oh my gosh.
Yes,
first,
this is their very first production, Queen City Shakespeare.
So then where is it and how can people see this?
It is at the old Primetime space. It is over by the Mud Lounge and the JOB, so it's right in that area. You'll recognize it. It was a bar pop-up during Christmas.
And that's on Walnuts?
It's on Walnut
Okay,
Street.
just double checking.
Yes.
And then is space limited? Tickets limited?
Tickets are limited. There's about 60 seats in every production, so get your tickets now because they are going quickly.
Okay, just initial thoughts going into, opening night, August 21st, okay?
Yes.
If you were to just someone came up to you, say, "Hey, I want to go to your show, but I know nothing about Shakespeare or anything," what would be your tagline for it, or your quick elevator pitch?
That's a good question. I would say, be ready to laugh. Be ready to give yourself over to the magic, and just sit and allow yourself to have a good time. It's not something you have to think so hard about. Just enjoy it.
How long is the show?
The show is about an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, is it all 5 acts?
Yes, all
Okay.
5 acts. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so much, and I just can't wait. I saw the cast on your social media, and they look amazing, and just seeing what they can do, and bringing that to life is going to be so magical. So if you think you might be interested, or just want to open your mind a little bit, seeing it is so different than reading it, guys. I promise, it's so funny. You guys will love this. So good to see you. Please come back.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bring some actors back. We should
Yes.
act out some Shakespeare in the future.
Oh, I would love to.
Tempest.
That would be amazing.
And congratulations on the inaugural show.
Thank you.
That
I
is
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Amazing.
All right, you guys, we have, we're actually going to be going back to our Serving the Ozarks after this, so don't go anywhere.